Energy efficient, durable, and built to give your home the makeover it deserves. Transform your home with energy efficient, low maintenance siding and make a bold first impression with a custom entry door. Don't wait. Champion Windows anniversary sale won't last long. Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free estimate online now.
Good morning. So nice to have you join us today. We always hope that you're watching with a smile on your face. You're feeling good about the world around you. But if you're not, we hope to put that smile on your face because Kevin Fuerst is here this morning to kick off the show. He, of course, has Fuerst Financial Group, and that's kind of his mission as we talk this morning, is to kind of reassure people and say, if you watch the news, the world seems topsy-turvy, but don't worry too much about your finances. We've been here before, you say.
Yep. Good morning, Julie.
Good morning.
Glad to be here.
Glad to have you.
Yeah, I think that, you know, when we talk about it a lot, we talk about risk, we talk about different things, RMDs, all these industry terms, but when it comes right down to it, and especially right now, like you said, topsy-turvy, I think people feel like it's melting down. We've been here before. We've seen these things happen, and I try not to let it distract me from what's real, and that is people's money, how to take care of it, how to not lose it, how to create income, how to grow it, and all those things are still in place. And I know there's people that maybe feel like it is burning to the ground, and I can sympathize with them, but at the same time, you just have to step back, look at your risk, make sure that your money is where it's supposed to be, and you feel comfortable with the losses. When we go through times like this that are choppy, it's a great time to sit down with your advisor and say, hey, I don't feel comfortable with this, or I know what's going on and I want to double down and put more into a certain sector or what have you.
So okay, let's because I'm not following this daily like I probably would maybe if I was retired. I don't know, but I'm not following it daily. But the stock market's been looking good the last few days.
Yeah, it has.
So when you look at prices are still kind of high on things, and I think a lot of us are still kind of waiting to watch those dip, daily cost of living. But if you're invested, you've probably seen some gains.
Yeah, you have. Most of our portfolios are up right now for the year. They're not like they were last year, but they're certainly up. We're at a positive, and so we still have some that are down, some just because of the type of investor. The more risk you took early in the year, the deeper the drop, and so that'll take a little time to recuperate. We still feel like the year's going to be a good year, so that's where we feel like we're at.
So much of this, like everything else, it sounds like in life, is about preparation, right?
Yeah, preparation and then review to make sure that you're really heading in the direction you want to be.
So how often with your clients are you assessing their portfolios?
That's a good question.
Is there a standard?
So at least, I would say we meet at least once a year. We sometimes two, depends on the individual, sometimes four. It just depends on the individual again and their circumstances. But we're doing it on a daily basis. We're watching the trends, we're making moves, we're buying or selling, raising cash or deploying cash. So it just depends where we're at in the market and what kind of money that is it new money coming in or is it money that we've been managing for 10, 20 years. It makes a difference, but we're constantly massaging the portfolios.
I know you talk a lot with me, sometimes on camera, always off camera, about the importance really that drives you of the relationship part. Some of your clients are going to be more interested in that than others, but you yourself go into it from a real partnership perspective. You want to help them.
Absolutely.
So you watch them age, right?
Yeah, I've always thought I could almost tell you by age where they're at in their social life and in their travel and in what they're downsizing. I mean, you can see it coming at certain ages. At 65 they're traveling. Age 70, they're not traveling as much. After 75, they're not hardly traveling at all unless they have to. You get somebody you try to travel after 80, it's more of a rarity than it is a common thing. I mean, you see these guys, they show a commercial of a guy, he's skiing when he's 80, water skiing. That's far and few between.
Right.
Mostly far.
So I brought it up because Kevin always likes to kind of weave my mother, his mother-in-law, into conversation. But I wanted to touch on the trust factor that is there. So our mom is making this transition, and she's going to try moving to Chattanooga for a little while. Still keep her house in Atlanta, but she's going to try this. So there's some money to deal with.
Yep.
And how we do that. And she's very fortunate, I think, because she has a relationship that she can trust, where she can turn to her financial person and say, what's the best way to access that money?
Right.
Does that happen with you?
All the time. And they make transitions, they downsize, they're moving into a facility, whether it's assisted living, whether it's independent care, whether it's a long-term care facility or skilled care. So there's all different types of care. There's at-home care, which is actually the most expensive care,
yes,
believe it or not. I mean, people think, well, I want to stay at home, but the care is probably double because it's 24/7 care, and so it's a lot more expensive. But anyway, so there's all those things to look at: how much money they have, what about their Social Security, what about the IRAs. So there's all those things. Taxes, how is this going to be from a tax implication? Is there deductibles with the cost of the care and all that stuff? Can you write that stuff off? It really, we see it all the time, and it's just a normal stage that people go through.
Right.
And I can't imagine your mom maintaining or keeping her home with all that I know about her, what you've told me. There just comes a time, and it's hard to do, but it's a big transition. She's moving, which is a big stress. She's potentially she's letting go of her house, whether she sells it or not now. She's moving out of her house, moving into a new environment, a new city. I mean, the stress is, it's a bunch.
Well, it's a lot, and I only have 30 seconds left, but I'm telling you this because you think, if I had only known then what I know now.
Right.
So if you're at that position where you're needing this type of financial guidance, maybe you're about to retire, the years will come where you too will be in this position, and to have somebody you can trust means everything.
It is.
All right, can I show them where to find you?
Go ahead.
You want me to say?
Yeah.
Fuerst Financial Group on Century Oaks Drive, 899-8555. I do love their website, growkeepleave.com.
Thanks, Julie.
Accurate forecasts matter. Trust the local 3 Storm Alert team to make sure you're prepared. Wherever you live in the Tennessee Valley, the Storm Alert team has the technology and experience